How people have been losing minds lately? Yeah, the bet sudden increase. I bet it's pressure at fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should be blaming the people who requested it. Windows 19 over just Persona 5. Here we go. Hey, just learned the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I get pretty quickly. Huh? What are you doing out in front of the store? You need to calm my brain. My thoughts are getting out of hand. That's catchy. That stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we do something soon. Anyway, I was just thinking about going inside. So you sound perfect. Let's go. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the phantom thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
Uh-oh.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing.
Yeah, I'll say.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
We found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
Really?
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said.
So, that's, you know after that for the joke. Get them some help.
If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Here.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game?
You know my honest answer?
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
And the comet comes up, and then goes away.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm fantasy. In fact, I'm the leader.
Are you serious?
You bet.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Well, I realized, didn't I?
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Almost 7.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story?
You're right about that.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Huge plot point. Wait, hear anything? Yeah, you're fucking kidding. Wait, you okay? Did you report you anything? Yeah, I wouldn't be using this if it was not okay. Hey there, boss wasn't alright, man. But did he recommend you turn yourself in, did he? Did you get actually consider the eye? I'm curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean RA might be the same people targeting without other? Yeah, actually, the car shut down. It's the same method used by the culprit we've seen now. Look at it though. Did you say boss had to run for it all? Does that mean someone's trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? It's probably government official. You had your imagine a little bit wild a bit. But that makes sense. If you're right, then wouldn't the police work for him too? That's not impossible. It's getting too big for me to think about. Could we win this? We'll win, no matter what. She's had anything after all. You sleep on the sofa.
Hey!
So, to the bed. We go home. Night.
Well then.
Let's go ahead and go to bed.
Have you been searching all along? Confessing while I know.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Really? How much?
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
I can use that kind. I can use that anyway.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You'll lose your heart if you try it. Oh, if we got caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
I do.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
I can handle it.
Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Look how big the audience. We do it for the fans ourselves. Okay, that's they go to school, right? Yeah, it's not. It's been too many mental hospitals as it is. It'll probably be the anniversary stuff still on now. But do it again, man. Just do a little, a little. So you see news? I braced off the best possibility. Okay, I wanted to know this out for us. So weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Perhaps we guys will now. Because they hear what to do is really good though. Let's talk for one person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
No, it's a video game.
It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Mechad. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Mejad and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly. What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
Fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
That's that goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed.
At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yo.
Hey, it's me. Bump me in over here. Be afraid of that bounty. Dolls. It's just bullshit. Awesome. I'm sorry. Look at how you feel. You too? It's Susan. Want to know that. Kind of changed the also at the time when with Kamoshida. I want to be a fan of Thief because I thought he could be a hero. He was happy to be depended on. Guess all chasing my head. Thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me down for our targets. Telling shitbag, I must be serious to shitbag. I can't even talk about it.
Without grasping
Just turn around. Yeah, you're right. I can start seeing who I am now. Thanks, guy. Right, I can start if it's gonna help out tonight. I apologize.
See ya.
See ya.
hiding both face and mind, all free for you to drown.
This is Kaji-kun. You also got a ball after this tomorrow as well. He is trying to box it like that. Tomorrow? That's sudden. Especially after the war lesson. Let's see how you do this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we'll hold this together. Realize I don't want anyone to see our face anymore. Let's go about calling. Let's do that tomorrow. Crucial moment. There's a point for anybody right now though. Let's see how we'll for tomorrow.
Okay.
Got these in here. We go behind everything.
I'll just add this.
I ended up save and I'm gonna stop for tonight and I'll record more tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna listen tomorrow. 8 o'clock and I need to get some sleep. Cause tomorrow's Monday.